This presentation is all about love and how to find it. I do not intend to narrate this entire presentation. Experience shows that you will learn this much faster by reading the information that's presented on each slide. I'm Dr. Charles Smithdeal, founder of Emotional Recovery Techniques and Emotional R&R. If you're a person who learns best by listening rather than reading, I suggest you find someone to work with as you go through this presentation to read it to you. For those who learn best by reading or experiencing, the slides are self-explanatory. I will mention one thing early on. It is possible to remove all fears from the human body. I'm a retired MD. I practiced medicine for more than 40 years. I have done anxiety relief techniques and proven this method for more than 20 years. It has thousands of applications. In my experience, it works better than 95% of the time for any average adult of normal intelligence or greater who is not on any sort of anti-anxiety medication. In order to feel love, all you have to do is remove all the fears from your body. Prior to coming into this earth suit or a body that we each have, we are given one core emotion, which is given to us by God, and this emotion is love. After we enter this world, many things are done to change that emotion. Generally between the ages of 0 and 7 years of age, we're assaulted repeatedly by well-meaning individuals who change the core emotion that we have and change our core beliefs, and they replace much of this with fear. All you have to do is remove the fear to rediscover love as your original, natural core emotion. In order to do that, you may have to suspend your disbelief temporarily, which means accept something that you may not be familiar with as possible, and go with it, believe in it, and give it a try. I will mention one more thing, and then I'll allow you to read the presentation as it is. If you prefer to go fast through this presentation, you may do so. If you need to come back to a particular slide to completely study it or repeat it, certainly you can do that by simply advancing or repeating the slides as they are presented by sliding the bar at the bottom of the page to the right or to the left, the little red button. I must make a few comments here. In imprinting the access points into your subconscious mind, I suggest that you use 2 fingers of your dominant hand. As an example, go up to the crown spot, point number 1, touch the very top portion, the vertex to the very top of your head, and say CR crown point, CR crown point. Go through each of the points and do the same thing. When you get to the underarm point, number 8, raise one arm, reach over with the other hand, the other arm. Put your hand about 4 inches below the armpit, where a woman's bra would normally sit on her chest wall, and say UA underarm, UA underarm. Read through each point, imprint each point into your subconscious mind. I suggest you pause the video at this point to stay on this slide for a few moments until you've imprinted each of these points. I must say something on this slide. This 9-gamut maneuver will seem totally ridiculous the first time or two that you do it. It works beautifully to synchronize the right hemisphere of the brain with the left hemisphere of the brain, which is an essential part of this method to make it effective. So go ahead and do it, even though it may seem silly and ridiculous to you. My experience over a period of 20 years suggests that this is a very effective method to synchronize the 2 hemispheres of your brain. At the beginning, you must always start with a very mild emotion to correct it to prove that the method works for you. And I suggest you pull up an event recently in your memory that made you a little bit angry. Something very simple, such as some moron cut me off in traffic this morning, some lady got in front of me at the grocery store line. How angry do you feel about that? Oh, I feel angry right now. When you think about it, it's about a 6 or a 7 or a 3. It's hard to guess at the numbers. Your guesses will become very accurate over time. Read the instructions, do exactly what it says. I suggest that you come back to this slide when you begin to actually perform the method that I'm teaching here. Pause the video at this point, stay on this slide, and repeat it over and over to prove that it works for you. Allow me to comment on point number 3 here. Be sure that you persist until all aspects of any problem or fear have gone completely to 0. If you leave anything at an intensity of 1 or 2 or a half, it will come back. Once you take an issue completely to 0, it never comes back. That specific fear will never return.